Counties may have to wait for at least 2 more weeks before receiving their first quarter allocations, despite the passage of a revenue sharing formula on Thursday. Despite having a formula on how the funds are to be shared, the Senate is yet to pass the county allocation of revenue bill, which has to be forwarded to the National Assembly for concurrence before presidential assent. Treasury says it is ready to disburse 60 billion shillings by next week, but upon the assent into law of the county revenue bill. And as Sam Ogina reports, governors have ended the shutdown.
The Senate might have unlocked the stalemate on the county revenue sharing formula, but while the formula gives parameters on how counties share their allocation, the Senate is yet to pass the county revenue allocation bill, a bill that dictates how much each county walks away with. Senators resume on Tuesday to take a vote on the bill that has to be transmitted to the National Assembly for concurrence. National Assembly's Budget Committee Chairperson Kanini Kega warning it might take a minimum of 2 weeks for the committee to consider the bill and commit it to the House for adoption. It is only after the National Assembly passes the bill and subsequently assented to by the President that the Treasury can disburse cash to the counties.
Funds from consolidated fund from the exchequer cannot be, disbursed without, in absence of any written law.
But with the formula out of the way, Treasury Cabinet Secretary says he is ready with 60 billion shillings for the counties. But this upon the President's assent to the county revenue allocation bill. Treasury had petitioned Parliament to give it a green light to disburse at least 50% of the allocation to counties to forestall a shutdown of operations in the county governments.
By latest Monday, we are going to disburse an amount of 60 billion to the counties, which is here for 2 months. We've already finalized all the internal arrangements within National Treasury. The funds is there. We're just waiting for the presidential assent, possibly today, to disburse these funds by latest 10-11 a.m. on Monday.
In the meantime, the Council of Governors has lifted its shutdown order to the counties, instead calling on the Treasury and the Control of Budget to disburse the funds.
We now direct that the CS Treasury and the Control of Budget should release money to county governments immediately.
Wakenya hawataki matusi kutoka kwa viongozi kuelekezwa kwa viongozi wengine. Wanataka tuje pamoja, tufanye kazi pamoja, wapate maendeleo katika kaunti zao ambao wanaishi.
Opposition Chief Raila Odinga, in hailing the Senate for resolving the deadlock, praised President Uhuru Kenyatta for midwifing the process by increasing the county equitable share by 53.5 billion shillings. Odinga saying the president's intervention helped break the unfortunate stalemate, which he says was hijacked by populist politicians who are now setting regions and counties against each other. Odinga indicating that with enhanced county allocations, the country must recommit itself to fighting corruption, both at the national and county governments. The Orange Party leader saying the country must have in place robust mechanism for punishing and getting rid of cartels and syndicates that promote corruption and plunder of public resources. Sam Ogina, Citizen TV, Nairobi.